So the second seminar we're holding relating to the BRIC countries, and we have our guests from IBOPE Media, our partners in Brazil, and really the opportunity is to talk about the BRIC countries and raise the general level of education and knowledge of those countries, as well as demonstrate the breadth and depth of research and intelligence that we have on the ground in these countries, which we think gives us a competitive advantage.
Brazilian economy overall, it's been growing at a very fast pace, while the rest of the world is somewhat contracting. There's an estimate that we're going to be the sixth largest economy by the end of the year. There are forecasts saying that if it continues the trend by 2020, we should be ahead of all the European countries. So if you combine this economic boom that already puts a lot of focus in Brazil with the two main world sports events happening in Brazil, I think it's just a great opportunity for the Brazilians.
So we tend to see a lot of figures bandied about in the UK and in Europe generally, which I think are based on a lot of supposition and a lot of guesswork rather than a lot of accuracy. So we're trying to sort of burst some of those bubbles, put some reality in it, because that's good for the industry.
I think that's the only way that the country can actually capitalize on these opportunities, having all the international community better understanding where the opportunities are, so they can also go over there and seize these opportunities together with the local companies.
I hadn't realised how insular it was. I didn't really know too much about Globo, which I've now found out is a huge media organisation there, and their control of maybe TV rights and sports rights, sports content and so on. I was kind of surprised about how TV still dominates, although social media is clearly a big platform. Sport hasn't yet translated onto it as much as I'd have imagined it would have done.
Yeah, it was very good. Fox Sports International is just about to launch into Brazil, so it was a good opportunity to hear about what's happening in the market and just get the idea of what kind of sports are coming up and where the rights are divided. So yeah, it was really useful.
I think surprising definitely the sentiment at the moment in Brazil behind the World Cup in 2014. I guess there are going to be peaks and troughs as there were here in London for the Olympics, but definitely the way they're seeing the World Cup and I guess their apprehension behind hosting it was quite interesting to note.
Because without that knowledge, how on earth can we know how to react to the opportunities that Brazil might present? So I think without that kind of understanding from people on the ground in those markets, we're only guessing, and clearly that's not a good way to make a decision.